Hello everybody. So now let's create our first Facebook ad. The first thing that you have to do is you have to log into your Facebook account. Now in the top right hand corner you've got this down arrow, just click on it and then you click on create ads. However, if this is the first time that you're trying to make ads on your Facebook account, then there is something else that you have to do. You have to go to this URL, facebook.com//business, and then click on create advert. And this will take you, well, as you can see, this will take you to the advertising dashboard. Okay, we're in. Over here, you can see a lot of different ad objectives. So you can boost your posts on your Facebook page, you can promote your page, you can send people to your website, get app installs. There's a whole lot of objectives. But the two that we want, the two that we are really interested in are send people to your website and increase conversions on your website. Because by far you will get the quickest results by doing this. So let's click send people to your website. And now we give our campaign a name. Now just to be clear, over here I've got a sample landing page where I am giving away a free SEO checklist. So this is the sample page that I will be using to advertise on Facebook. So it's a SEO checklist, so I will name the campaign SEO checklist. Okay, let's continue. Now we have to create our audience, and we can create a custom audience, but I'll show you that as an advanced feature in another lesson. A custom audience is basically an audience of people who have already visited your website. That will require a tracking pixel, but more on that in another lesson. So let's set up this ad. First thing that we have to select is the locations. And what I usually do is I target people who live in the location, because alternatively you can have people recently in this location or people traveling to this location. I just go to people who live in this location, and but that's my campaigns. These two, they may be useful if you're running a different type of advertising campaign. And now I can select which countries I want to target. So I'll target United States, United Kingdom. But this location targeting, it's really good, because if I wanted to, I can target individual cities, New York, or even suburbs. So I can either type in the suburb name or a postcode and it will just target geographically that. So it's a very useful feature. Next, we've got the age. So we can set the age which we want to target as. So this is an SEO checklist. Let's just say it just as a sample, 25 to 45. Then we select the gender, if we want to target men only or women only or both genders. And then languages. Only enter a language if in your target location a different language is used than in your ad. So for instance, if you are targeting the USA, but your ad is in French, then you would select French. Otherwise, you can leave it blank, because English is the main language in America, so English will be the default language. So I have selected here Australia, UK, New York, so English. So I can leave that blank. But if I want to, I can fill in English, all. Detailed targeting. Here you have more demographics that you can choose from. What you can do is you can we can browse through, and you can add a lot of different demographics, like if you want to specify which education level they have or field of study, then you can add it here. Interests, what are they interested in, and behaviors. So whether they're mobile user, consumer classification, there are lots of different categories. If you know your target audience, you can really narrow it down here. So it's a very useful feature. You can even add Facebook fan pages here. I'm offering an SEO checklist, so I'll just type in maybe something to do with internet marketing. Okay, online advertising, or where is it? Advertising. Okay, digital marketing. That's fine. Well, I can go through a lot. I can even type in search engine optimization. Oh, and I will find that as well. Yeah, so there's a lot of different detailed targeting options that you can have here. Let's move on to connections. Connections can be very, very useful because you can target people that are connected in some way to your page. So you can target people who like your Facebook pages, or friends of people who like your pages, or you can exclude certain types of people. Same goes with apps and events. Or we can click on advanced combinations. Then we can add people who are connected to certain Facebook pages, or friends of people who are connected to a Facebook page. And if you want, you can even exclude people who are connected to certain pages. All of these things that you can test out in the future, but you really have to know your customer for this to work. You need to know the demographics. That's a great thing about Facebook, is that once you know who your customer really is, you can narrow it down and get a really targeted audience for your advertisement. Now, placements. I don't set automatic placements. I always choose my placements. I believe that you get more control and you can test which placements work. So over here we can see that our ad will appear in the mobile newsfeed, Instagram, an audience network, desktop newsfeed, and desktop right column. Now what I do is to test them out, you would set an individual campaign, but each campaign would just target one, because you need to test it. You need to find out what works. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a desktop newsfeed campaign. So this is in the main section of your Facebook account. So here I have my Facebook account, or this is just a sample account. So something like this. This is the main newsfeed. So I'm just going to select that. Now budget and schedule. Over here we can set a daily budget or a lifetime budget. But with a lifetime budget, you have to specify a start and end date. And if you're just starting with your Facebook ad campaigns, then the start date will always be a couple hours to days delayed, because they have to approve your ads. But what I do is I just set a daily budget. Daily budget, I just start with $10. You can go less if you want to, well, depending on your budget. But I find that $10 I'll get within a couple of days. I have enough data, and then I can optimize my advertisement. Now the schedule. Schedule, similarly, I can set my ad to run continuously or set a start and end date. So I just run my ad set continuously starting today. And with these two options set, I just have to remember to check my Facebook account and edit it. So if I let it run for a couple of days and it's not working, then I have to check the account and make sure that I pause it. Optimization for ad delivery. There are three options here. You have link clicks, so you pay every time somebody clicks your link. Impressions, you pay whenever your ad is displayed to people. So it's basically on a scale that you pay a certain amount of dollars per 1,000 impressions. So there's no guarantee that you will get clicks using this method. And daily unique reach, your ads will get displayed once to a person in your target audience per day. So let's select link clicks and the bid amount. You don't want to start with automatic, maybe later, but I start with manual. And as you can see here, the suggested bid is $4.26. And I'm just going to ignore this, and I will set this much, much lower. So I will set this, say, 40 cents or 50 cents. Because the thing is, you don't have to bid so high. What I do is I set it at 40 cents, let it run a couple of days, and then see how many clicks I get. And usually I still get clicks, and I end up paying like anywhere from 10 to 30 or 40 cents per click. But I don't follow the suggested bid. Okay, when you get charged, link clicks, so that's a cost per click model, that's fine. Okay, ad scheduling. If you know exactly when people are buying, then you can schedule, you can run ads all the time, or you can schedule specific times when the ad will be displayed. If you do this, then you will have to, as you can see here, ad scheduling only works with lifetime budgets. So we would have to change the budget to lifetime. But we're not doing that, so ad scheduling, we want our ads to run all the time. Delivery type, standard, because we have two options here, standard or accelerated. Accelerated means that our ads will be delivered as quickly as possible. Standard, well, we'll just show our ads uniformly throughout the day. And let's give our ad set a name. We'll just call it SEO checklist -1. And then we know the countries we're targeting and the age. Okay, let's continue.